Hey, I'm glad you're here. And I know you're busy, you got patients, you got staff, charts, stress, the work never ends. And the fact that you hit play on something that's not about how to prep a veneer or place an implant, that tells me something. It tells me that you're looking for something more, not more techniques, but maybe more clarity. My name is Dr. Ziv Simon. I'm a periodontist in Beverly Hills. I've been practicing for over 25 years. I built a private practice. I lectured. I trained thousands of dentists around the world. I still love surgery. I still believe in excellence, but something's shifted for me lately. And I've been thinking less about teaching bone grafts and guided surgery, but more about the person doing those procedures. That's you. That's the dentist, the human being. Because I know what it takes to do what you do as a dentist, to show up, to put on a lab coat or scrubs, to smile, to portray confidence, even when inside you're not always holding it together. Now, as dentists, we are leaders. We're caregivers. We're healthcare professionals. We're perfectionists. And sometimes we also get exhausted. And that's what it's all about. This audio experiment is not a podcast. It's not a branded thing for Surgicalmaster, although it's under this umbrella. It's not another audio program or course. It's just me, Ziv Simon. I'm talking to you, one dentist to another. I wanted to create something I wish I had when I was figuring out what was wrong in my own professional career, when everything looked successful on paper, but it didn't always feel the same way on the inside. So for years, I focused on building my practice, building my reputation, my digital courses, my live events, my blogs, emails, etc. And that was good. That helped me grow, but I didn't realize that, like many dentists, I was losing something along the way. Things like joy, peace, the simplicity of life, losing time, losing connection with friends and family. And there was also a moment, which I remember clearly, driving home after a full day of surgeries, pretty tired, and asking myself, hey, is this it? This is my career? This is how life is? Not in a dramatic way, just a quiet, honest question, because everything looked fine on the outside, but something felt off, and you might have felt the same emotion. It sometimes feels disconnected, our career and our life and everything that is in between. We might feel that disconnection from purpose, from family, from yourself, and that's what I certainly felt. So I started cutting things out. I started asking better questions, noticing things. And eventually, I also started recording. Just voice notes at first in my car to myself. Some thoughts, lessons, reminders on a small recorder that I have. It's called a Plod, by the way, in case you're interested. And then I thought, maybe someone else needs this too. And this is how I started this audio experiment, because I believe that in a world that is flooded, it's flooded with AI, automation, and a lot of noise. The most powerful thing we can offer is our real voice, not an AI version, not an avatar, not a marketing persona, just your voice, a real voice, human, a voice that is present. Because we're not just losing our attention spans, we're losing our connection. We scroll through social media, we comment, we like, we block people, but the deep stuff, the real voice of humans, in my opinion, is disappearing. So I made a quiet prediction to myself. The prediction is the following, and I could be wrong on that, but the prediction is that the voice is going to come back, the human voice, that there will be a return to intimacy and connection between people. Not just Instagram, Messenger, or text messaging, or just email. Actual connection through the human voice. And that's what I want this audio experiment to be. A voice connection for you or to you. Now, a bit more about me, because I want you to know where I'm coming from. So I grew up in Israel, and like every Israeli, I served in the army 3 years. It's mandatory. It shaped how I see the world. It gave me structure, discipline, it gave me clarity. And let me tell you something. I did not hate the Army. I actually liked it. I liked the order. I liked the training, the simplicity of it. I wouldn't make it a career. But in the Army, expectations were clear. You either did the job or you didn't. There was no ambiguity. But in dentistry, in private practice, it's anything but simple. It's very emotional. It's an emotional roller coaster if you own a practice. It's sometimes unpredictable. You're not just a dentist or a surgeon. You're a business owner. You're a therapist. You're a leader. You're a marketer. You're a firefighter, meaning you're putting out fires. And there's really no preparation for that. There's nobody in this world that prepares you, not even dental school. So here's what this is going to be in this audio experiment, I call it. Short conversations, one idea at a time, things no one talks about in our industry, like perfectionism, like burnout, staff drama, feeling behind on money, okay, some financial struggles. Comparison, that's a big problem, comparing ourselves to others. I'm going to talk about quitting, or rather, how not to quit, and not even knowing what you're feeling, which is a very common thing when it comes to dentistry. Okay, it's a tough profession, and the mind game or the inner game plays a big difference. I'm also going to talk to you about joy, about redefining what I see as success, how to stop chasing. Okay, I got to give myself advice here and start reconnecting with the important things in life and with the important people in life, in your life. And I'm going to tell you what I've learned and what I've messed up and what I wish I knew earlier. This is not going to be a self-help program. There's only one Tony Robbins in the world. It's about self-connection. And if I can help you find a little bit more clarity, then it's going to be worth it for you and for me. So if you're still listening, great. This is episode 1 of this audio experiment. It's just the beginning. You don't need to do more. You need to be more. I need to be more. I need to be more centered. I need to be more connected. I need to be more aware of what really matters. And I hope the same for you, because you deserve it. So thank you for being here. And in my next audio message, I'm going to talk to you about perfectionism. We're all so proud to be perfectionists as dentists. And I'm going to share with you how perfectionism is actually hurting you and holding you back. And I'm going to share all of this, this very important topic. I'm going to share it with my human voice.